Hi, and welcome to the holiday edition of Oxford Empowered. I'm Brenda Pearce, the empowered nurse, here to triage body, mind, and spirit. And I am so privileged to have Long Story with us, Faith James and James Kennedy.
Hi.
Join us right after this break, and we'll get into some candid conversation and some beautiful music.
When you have so many great songs, there's just no need to play them over and over again. Your no-repeat workday station.
Nothing but the perfect music mix while you work.
Easy 101.3.
Working here as a volunteer is a good way to get to know your community. It's a good way to learn how to work as a part of a team. And it's a good way to meet some really wonderful people. Learned a lot from the other volunteers and from the staff coming through here about production techniques. I'm Ken Grant, and I'm a Rogers TV volunteer.
Our son is one.
My father was one.
I am one.
Are you one?
Rogers TV extends a heartfelt thank you to everyone who donated socks, toques, gloves, and mittens to the warm and woolly winter wear drive at Thursday's night's game. Donations will be distributed by the London Boys and Girls Club to help protect kids from the coming cold weather. Thanks to you, toes will stay toasty, fingers won't freeze, heads and ears will keep cozy. Rogers TV, so proud to be part of this caring, sharing community.
Hi, and we're back with Long Story, Faith James and James Kennedy. Welcome to Oxford Empowered, and I can't wait to talk to you about your story and experience your beautiful music.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
It's a pleasure. And Faith, you and James met in high school, right?
Actually, a little bit before that, we used to ride the bus to school together to Southridge Public School.
Here in Tillsonburg.
Yeah, right here in Tillsonburg.
Yeah, excellent. And so did you know that you were musically compatible, or when did that all happen? Tell us a little bit about the story of how you came together musically.
Well, it kind of happened in high school. I started playing guitar just before high school, and even though we sort of knew each other, we didn't really get to know each other until Faith came to high school a couple years after me. And yeah, just through some mutual friends, we started performing music together. We were in a play together. And the first time we really performed together was actually when Faith was running for student council. She decided, instead of doing a speech like most other people would, she knew that people didn't really want to hear any of that stuff, you know. So she just got up there and said, I'm just going to sing a song for you guys. And she had asked me and a couple of my friends if we'd back her up. And she did a song by the Cranberries called Zombie, and got her elected. So since then, we've been playing together.
Yeah. Wow, that's fun. And thinking out of the box, right?
Yeah.
And amazing how that came together. So you played in high school together, and then you kind of drifted apart, right?
James went to York University, and then I went up to Ottawa U, and then found him a job up there, and he wanted to switch gears. And I guess it was a few years after that when we got asked to start playing on patios up in Ottawa, and then turned into quite a few years of playing 2-3 shows.
That first show, I don't know when the last time was that we had performed at all.
Yeah.
I didn't even own a guitar anymore at that point. I had a week to basically buy a guitar and kind of relearn how to play after not having played for years, and I don't think you had really sung. And by comparison to what we've worked on and gotten to today, it was terrible, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
So. That kind of sealed the deal, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your music. You write these incredible songs, these incredible long story songs, and they really touch the heart. And they come from real experiences, right?
Yes. So I guess the first song that kind of started the ball rolling was after I was diagnosed with MS. I got really depressed. I stopped I couldn't leave my home. I couldn't walk anymore. I was stuck in a wheelchair. I couldn't feed myself, dress myself. Things got bad for a very, very long time. And I got so depressed. And James would come over to my house and he would bring his guitar and he would say, you know, let's just sing a little bit. Let's just sing a little bit. And I would say, no, I don't want to sing anymore. Like, I don't want to sing. I don't want to play music. I don't want to do anything. And he would just kind of keep bringing his guitar around. And then one day I wrote the lyrics to a song and I finally showed it to him about how I was feeling. And he wrote the music, and that was sort of the first song. It was called Lift Me Up, and we'll play it today. And it was sort of the first song that got the ball rolling on like us realizing that we could write music together.
Oh, wow. And what a cathartic way of dealing with your issues. That's amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, we'd written some songs before, like in our sort of early 20s, and I mean, they were okay, but they weren't something that we would want to put out there, you know. With this song, Lift Me Up, like, especially when I heard the lyrics and Faith had some of the melody, you know, just right away I was like, okay, that's something there. And we're fortunate that we know some people down in the States in the music business, and we sent it to one of them, and he wrote back and he's like, what have you guys done here? He's like, this is like a perfect sort of crossover Christian song. And we were like, oh, okay, I guess we're not the only ones that think it's at least half decent. So he encouraged us to just write more. And it just, over the course of a year, probably a dozen songs came together, parts of other songs. So
wow, incredible. And it must fill you with such bliss.
Yeah, I think the main thing is I've always enjoyed writing, and James has always enjoyed writing music, and I don't play an instrument other than just to sing with my voice. So we have a good like balance. Like I couldn't write songs without him, and I think I come up with a lot of lyrics. Although he has come up with quite a few like ideas for songs.
Yeah, but usually I'll bring those to Faith and say, okay, I've got this rough idea, maybe like an inkling of what the melody should be, and she'll take it and she'll just build it and turn it into something really. Like, that's her forte, is you know, the melody, the vocals, you know, all of that. So, yeah, we collaborate well together, but we each sort of take care of one side of it, you know, and then we bring it together, and it tends to mesh really well. So.
No, it's so brilliant and so lovely. And, you know, the healing powers of music cannot be underestimated at all. Right?
Absolutely.
And I know that you've been going through a lot this past year.
It's been about like 5 years now of trying another treatment and staying on it for a year and it not working, and then going to the next. So I'm on my 4th trial of a treatment now. Still not sure if that's going to work, and I've had probably about 13 MS relapses in that time. So I don't get a lot of time where I'm well for any long period of time. So it definitely. You can't plan anything. You can't think about the future very far because you don't know if you're going to be well enough to do anything. So it kind of puts your life on hold. And I think singing is definitely healing for me. It is playing music for him as well. And I've been lucky. Like, people have been great to still want us to come and play, even if I'm not at my best. I could do maybe half a show instead of the whole thing, but people see me for what I can do and not what I can't do. And like, that means a lot to me.
And the truth is, Faith not at her best is still pretty darn good. So.
That's amazing.
People always enjoy it. You know, I think a lot of times Faith worries, you know, about not being able to do well enough at a show, and then at the end of it, people are always like, "That was, you know, you sounded great," you know. So it's, but yeah, you know, we have to be a little bit careful about commitments we make. I mean, even trying to line this up took us a while. We appreciate you being patient with us, you know.
No problem.
But yeah, just from sort of month to month, it's tough to tell, you know. But it's stabilizing now a little bit. We've had a couple solid months, right? So,
and I think the message is really, really strong. Is focus on what you can do.
Yes,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. We used to try to wait for breaks in her relapses to sit down and work on music, and then, you know, when she was in these relapses, which sometimes would be months, nothing would happen. So what we've learned now is that sort of in that off time, if we can call it that, when Faith can't perform, can't really focus on writing, I sit down at the computer and just add parts to songs we've already written, try to clean up and develop ideas we've already come up with. And then when Faith is feeling better, she comes in, lays down the vocals, and then we start working on other songs. So that's actually, instead of waiting for everything to be perfect, and saving it for that special magical day, just plugging away at a little bit of time has advanced us a heck of a lot more in the last 6 months than the previous 5 years.
For sure.
Wow. Well, the amazing thing is technology allows you to do that, which is really good.
Big time.
And it's okay to be perfectly imperfect, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. I mean, we used to always try to record, and make it just perfect like it's going on the radio. We're not trying to make it as rock stars. We want to be songwriters. So we can hit a lesser level of perfection, if you will. Because of that, we can record just in our homes, rather than having to pay for a studio and go through all of that. So that makes a difference. It lets us put the music together in a way that is still marketable for what we're trying to do without having to, invest a lot of money and especially time and energy to be in a studio.
Absolutely. It's incredible what you can do when you really put your hearts and mind to it and really persevere. You've got a great craft and you're able to put out a great product and, touch hearts and lives with your stories and, how you've been able to transcend trouble and really make a difference. That's what we want to do on Oxford Empowered here is share your beautiful story, because there are a lot of people out there who have talents and gifts and really put them under a rock.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or wait for that perfect day, when everything, absolutely.
Exactly. It's never going to happen. And, life is not a dress rehearsal, right? No. So I'm truly inspired by where you've been, where you are, and where are you thinking you're going to be going with your band and what you do?
So, we're more focusing on the songwriting now. We recently sent 2 of our songs to CMT. We're part of the Nashville Songwriters Association. And so we sent these 2 songs to be basically evaluated, and we're going to get the feedback coming up soon, and then we're going to try and go down to Nashville in March to a big songwriters convention and really sort of get a little more inspiration and maybe make some connections with people. I think that's the thing. You just have to keep putting yourself out there, get more people to listen to what you have and get it ready to get to that point too, and which I feel like we're there now.
We'll still play some shows, if and when we can. But, we used to play, there was a time where we play 2-3 nights a week, 4 hours each time. Right? Wow. I think those days are gone. Both because of Faith's health, but also just, it's tough, and I think we're going to just do some local shows here. The guys at Tilsonburg AGM put together a lot of showcases. We love just jamming there for an hour or so. And so I think we're going to do stuff like that. But like Faith said, really focus on the songwriting, getting the songs as clean and as complete as we can to be able to shop them around and see what kind of interest there is. So.
Right. Well, that's wonderful. Now, I know you have a website and you're on social media as well. If you want to share those details, that would be fabulous because I know you have some of your music up there.
Yes,
and we're going to be adding more actually over the next few weeks. So our website is longstory.ca, and that's where we'll be posting the music. We've got some videos up there as well, and then our website is Long Story Band.
Oh, wow. Okay.
On
Wonderful.
Facebook,
On Facebook, sorry.
Yep. Wonderful. And we're going to be experiencing you guys live here now, and we can't wait to have you gracing the airwaves with your beautiful music. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Inviting you, Oxford County, to really check out these people. This beautiful musical duo are really touching hearts and minds with their magical music. So enjoy, and we'll be back right after this message.
Hi, I'm Randy Owen from Country Conversations, where we talk to the stars of country music, the up-and-comers, and some of the established stars as well. You're welcome to join us and be a fly on the wall as we engage in some interesting conversations with the stars.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Susie.
We are the hosts of Happiness is Homemade.
We'll be assisting you on how to make a lot of at-home pastries,
which all your family and friends will love.
Much of the human impact is acted on in ignorance. We simply don't know what we're doing is detrimental to wildlife, like the use of rodenticides. Rodenticide actually takes effect on birds of prey that ingest affected rodents. Then they too become poisoned and bleed internally. Whether it be inappropriate garbage disposal, roadside casualties, family pets given too much freedom, habituation, or poisoning, the answer and solution to these challenges begins with you. I'm Brian Salt, helping you to keep the wild in wildlife.
Hi, and welcome back from the break. We're here at Seven Gables Bed and Breakfast here in downtown Tillsonburg with Long Story, Faith James and James Kennedy, and they're going to be singing their song, Lift Me Up.
It's no secret I've been drowning in deep waters. I lost my sight of you till I could not see dry land. Blinded by a world where I felt broken, hopeless, empty. Now with my last breath, desperately stretching out my hand. Lift me up.
Hi, and welcome back. We're here with Long Story Band with Faith James and James Kennedy and their song Strength in Numbers. So stay tuned and enjoy.
Daddy poured me a cup tractors out there tilling off my land. Neighbors came from up the road, doing the milking for the night. My sister was praying with my son before she turned out the light and said goodnight. I said I can't imagine where I'd be right now if I were here alone, trying to work these fields and run this farm and take care of my son. And then he looked up at the picture, all that's left here of my wife. He said, son, you need to know a great truth that in this life there is strength in numbers. We are meant to be alone, to fight these battles with no worry, to build strong houses with no stone. We will be your light in darkness, be your strength when you are weak. With all of us and God beside you, you will get back on your feet. There is strength in numbers. My son and I could dress for church on Sunday. Hadn't been back there since she died. I wondered how it made the drive without her sitting by my side. As I opened up my front door, an old friend was waiting there. He wrapped his arms around us. We bowed our heads and said a prayer. There is strength in numbers. We are meant to be alone, to fight these battles with no worry, to build strong houses with no stone. We will be your light in darkness, be your strength when you are weak. With all of us and God beside you, you will get back on your feet. There is strength in numbers. A few years have passed us by now, can't believe how fast time flies. But just like it was yesterday, I feel her looking deep into my eyes. She said you need a promise you'll find love again, and asked that woman for her hand. I think she knew something that I didn't then, but now I understand. There is strength in numbers. We are meant to be alone, fight these battles with no worry, to build strong houses with no stone. We will be your light in darkness, be your strength when you are weak. With all of us and God beside you, you will get back on your feet. There is strength in numbers.
He has my eyes. He has his mother's cheekbones. He has her competitive nature. He has my weird sense of humor. He has her love of reading. He has my oxycodone.
Some things should never be passed down. Lock up or turn in your prescription drugs. Learn more at secureyourmeds.ca. A message from Drug Free Kids Canada.
Generally from an attacking position, somebody who's grabbing a hold of you, you cannot break these. Doing simple things like these, their grip's too strong, I can't move them off. Nothing works. You need to deaden nerves. So this would come from doing something as such as a strike. Lots of nerve bundles underneath here. Strike upwards into that nerve bundle. Do both. Up, and you can most likely break grip by pop, and then pursue with a throw by sitting behind their leg. What I do is I come in, pop their hips, bring my other leg behind them and straighten it out, and I sit down, straight down. From here, I have control.
Thanks a lot for listening to our songs. To finish up, we wanted to play one of our favorite Christmas carols for you, Silent Night, and wish you all happy holidays from Faith and myself.
As we come to a close on this edition of Oxford Empowered, I really want to wish you a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year from all of us at Oxford Empowered.
Sleep in heavenly peace.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Hi, I'm Fred Gwidlin, the host of Be Happy, Be Healthy, Be Here. Join me and Phil Harris as we meet some of the outstanding members here at the Tillsonburg Senior Center.